And welcome to the first ever AI only time-lapse for stainless steel, the most updated version. Here we finally are, and I know the video has come out one day late. Trust me, you'd rather it come out one day late than how it was going to look on Friday, because on Friday it was a completely different situation with the map. Basically I decided it just needed a few more turns in. I stopped at like 250, but it needed another 50 because it was... yeah, but he was just so open at who could win, and the Timorids hadn't even arrived at that point, but whatever. Basically, I'm just going to go through it now, talk about everything and the stats at the end. So, this front here, the England and Scotland, the most boring front ever. That was quite clear. Denmark did very well, they took modern day Norway, Sweden and Finland, they had a very good game. Russia came from absolutely nowhere. I didn't think Russia stood a chance in this, but yeah, they managed to have a weird comeback in the mid-game where the Mongols just collapsed at some random point. It looks like they're going to start losing some land now to the Timorids, but yeah, Russia had a very good comeback and took good advantage of the fall of the Mongols. Speaking of the Mongols, they had a very big rise. They took out, what are they called? Yeah, so the Mongols took out the Khwarazmian Empire, the one in the east here. They were massive. The Khwarazmians were like some super massive empire. I thought they were going to win at one point, and then they just collapsed to Mongolian invasion and of course the Egyptians, but then the Mongols took it all over, but then they collapsed to the Egyptians, the Timorids, Byzantium and Russia. So yeah, it's like, it's a very rise and fall campaign, this one. Empires rose to great strength and then just lost it all, which was very, very interesting, I think. The Egyptians did very well, of course. They lost Jerusalem right at the end, but apart from that, they did well. Byzantium, very good campaign as well. They slowed down at one point, where I thought they were just going to stop, but then they started to regain the momentum. Weirdly, there was like one Hungarian settlement here or something that was just independent or rebel for like, I don't know, 100 turns or something. It was weird. The Moors did very well, taking modern Iberia and then pushing to like take France as well, apart from this random French settlement here which managed to survive. Genoa had a very good campaign. They were at one point, I think, third. They were the third largest faction. They controlled most of modern France and parts of modern Germany and northern Italy. A very good one. And then the HRE started taking a few picks, and then the Moors came in and just swept in, took the capital, moved into northern Italy, and the Moors ended up taking Rome at the end as well. So that was the campaign. Might have missed a few things. Sicily as well. They controlled all of southern Italy, like all this. Modern Sicily, I think Sardinia and Corsica as well, and then parts of northern Africa, and then we just got hit by the regicide, and then bang, they just went. That really helped out the Moors, the Papal States, but yeah, it was weird to see them just like go like that, a massive empire. Like, imagine if they were like the size of the HRE is now, and imagine if the Holy Roman Empire just got hit by a regicide and just went rebel. That would be crazy. Anyway, time to look at the statistics. Let's just check diplomacy first. You can look through this if you want to. Doesn't look like anyone has vassals. Here we go. So Byzantium get an extra 2 territories added to their name because they own Kiev. All the Moors own France and the Papal States, so they get an extra 3 settlements added to the name. Yeah, because the winner is decided by territory plus the vassals that they own. Okay, so Byzantium get 2 added onto their name, and the Moors get 3 added onto their name. Okay, let's show all the big factions. And here we are at the statistics screen. So the factions that I've chosen are the ones that are of course winning now, but also had a very good chance of winning at another point as well. So overall we have it here. We have in first place, that's Byzantium, the Moors in second, but it's all done by territory, so this is not really that important. This light one here is the Mongols. We've got the Khwarazmian Empire, Russia, the Timorids, the orange one is Genoa. Yeah. So military wise, again Byzantium leading, production Byzantium leading, but the Moors are always very closely behind. And here we go, this is what actually decides it. So in first place we have Byzantium, who have actually been in first place for the entire campaign, except for a small peak here where the Moors might have taken over. But yeah, that's interesting, they've been first for the entire campaign apart from like 20 turns here. The Moors of course came in second place. Byzantium looks like they had about 46 or 47 settlements, the Moors had 41. At one point the Khazarian Empire were just doing very well. Of course they were second place, so they weren't leading, but still they were looking good. They ended up with 0 settlements, so yeah, sadly they're out of it. Let's just tick them out. Of course, same with the Mongols as well. They were doing very well at one point, but then they just lost it. And when they fell, it looks like, oh, I forgot to put Egypt in. Yeah, so when the Mongols fell, Egypt took the lands, Russia took the lands, and the Timurids took a bit out at the end as well. So they were out by the end of the campaign. Genoa as well, they had a very good campaign. Okay, they were 4th at this point, so they didn't actually reach 3rd, I don't think, but yeah, they were doing well. For the size that started with, they just deserved a mention, but they eventually died. And here we are, our top 5 factions. First place goes to Byzantium, second place goes to the Moors, third place goes to Egypt with 26 settlements, I think. Fourth place goes to the Timurids with about 17 or 18 settlements. And then 5th place goes to Russia with about 15 settlements. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I do plan on doing it again sometime, but with different AI, such as the Savage AI, and just make a few changes there. Go further in with turns. This is just the first stainless steel video. That's a AI only time lapse. So I thought, start small and then like make bigger ones later on down the line. Yeah, if you enjoy my videos, of course, and you know someone else who you think would enjoy them but don't know about them, then remember to like share them with your friends as well. Hope you have enjoyed this video, and hope you enjoy all future time lapses every Friday and Tuesday, apart from a few odd ones that might be delayed until Saturday. Hope you enjoy, and goodbye.